But I started a live like right before 2 p.m. and realized that someone wanted to meet. So I have an appointment at 2:30. So I'm just go ahead and try to knock this out because I'm already straight on that appointment there. So, okay. So I was telling a story about my dream last night. I told you guys I have some weird dreams. But anyway, so that had nothing to do with anything. But I don't know. I guess it was kind of making me feel like I guess it was like I don't know, making me feel like the trafficking thing maybe because I didn't watch anything last night or yesterday or at all that had anything to do with someone being kidnapped. But I guess racketing, with the T is kind of like the same thing, but that wasn't the case in my dream. But anyway, so yeah, you guys, a lot is going on in the celebrity world. It looks like there's rumors that Jay-Z it has been paying people to go after Buzzbee and even sue Buzzbee. So who's surprised about that? His lawyer, Jay-Z's lawyer, just came out and stated that Jay-Z and Diddy were not friends. They were only business partners or business. Hell, he didn't even say business partners. He just said they worked with each other on some things. So if that don't tell you a lot about Jay-Z, then nothing will. Because a lie ain't nothing but a lie to him. Like he will tell it and his lawyers will do the same for him. Okay? They're out here supposedly, allegedly paying people to go after Busby. That explains why Busby has so much stuff going on when it comes to lawsuits. I think there is at least two people that's suing Busby, other than Jay-Z. And Busby is now suing Rockefeller and Jay-Z. So I haven't got into that. I wanted to get deep into it. So maybe I'll do that later on. I like to do my research and all and let y'all see the same documents that I see. But I'll get into that later on. I did just want to come and do spread the news if you don't know, to get you all updated on what's going on. So Jay-Z is a huge liar. We all know this, and his lawyers don't have a problem lying for him. Okay? I mean, I've heard about everything that happened in the case with Ramir, the young man who says that Jay-Z is his dad. Jay-Z they've been in court fighting that case just to get Jay-Z to do a paternity test since 2010. So think about it. If Jay-Z is not the father of Ramir, why wouldn't he just do a paternity test in the state of New Jersey and get that over with? That case has been going on since 2010. Okay? Way too long. So if that's something like you see how he's coming after Busby, right? It reminded me of how he did Ramir's mom, Wanda, who has recently passed away. Rest in peace, Wanda, and Ramir's godmother, who's taking care of him. What's up? What's up? What's up? Daddy is live. Okay, Daddy. All right. Okay, who Daddy are you? Okay. But anyway, yeah, so y'all know Brandon, the rug mule, Diddy's rug mule, with the D. His charges have been dropped. So it looks like they're trying to say he's not going to be a part of any trial with Diddy. But I feel like because in the live that I just did, hello, I feel like he probably gave them some information to take down some other folks because there were some real estate brokers in Miami that just last week got taken down because of X racketing. And they were using like the same techniques that it said that Diddy used. So I feel like it's all connected. And if you guys have been following me, I've been posting about the X racketing charges that have been brought up against like 5 or 6 people by at this point. And within 2 months, ever since everything happened with Diddy, it's been like 5 people that have been brought up, or 5 groups that have been brought up on ex racketing cases. And I feel like they're all related because the real estate brothers, or brokers from Miami, the charges are from Miami, but they're getting charged in New York. So what is that about? I bet it's all related. And that's probably why Brandon is getting released, because he's probably done gave up a lot of information to the feds. So they probably really didn't need him, because what can he say? I mean, he supplied rugs for Diddy and other people. If he wasn't in those tapes, or if he didn't rug anyone, with the D, then it's pretty much like the best thing for him to do to help the feds out would be to bring down other people who are doing the same thing. And that's just my prediction. I feel like Brandon has given them information on other ex-racketers. And so that's helping them to bring some families together, probably. But anyway, no one's really talking about that. That's something that I feel like is really coming together, but whatever. Jay-Z is acting like he doesn't know Diddy. They just worked together a couple of times. They not really cool. It's so many pictures of Jay-Z and Diddy together, even dressed alike, kinda, right? Because we know Diddy liked to dress like his friends for some reason, his male friends, male and female friends. So yeah, but that tells y'all a lot about Jay-Z's character. And if you go look back at my video, I did a video trying to understand the mind frame of a person like Jay-Z. Because Jay-Z is the type of person that he would do whatever he has to do to whoever he has to do it to, just so he can, get ahead. I mean, it's obvious because of his history and how we know he did that guy D Haven from, his childhood friend. Also, what's the guy? Don't really care for him. Dame Dash with his cocky self. But, that's Jay-Z's MO. He will knock someone down or step on their back just to get up. He even shot his own brother for stealing his jewelry. You know how mad you gotta be to shoot your brother because they stole jewelry? Child jewelry. But yeah, it's rough out here, okay? And I understand they did grow up in Marcy Project, so ain't no telling what type of mind frame you have to even live in a neighborhood like that. I'm not quite sure, but I'm just stating, what we know to be true, okay? It's alleged for me, but of course it's documented. You can look this all up. But yeah, so they have a whole lot going on, Jay-Z and Diddy, that is. And then, it's some stuff circulating about people believing that Jay-Z and Beyonce's baby, Blue Ivy, is Kathy White's baby. So what happened was, if you don't know, there was a woman named Kathy White who was rumored to be dating Jay-Z while he was messing with Beyonce. And then the Kathy White person, she passed away. And like a day or two later, Beyonce announced that she was pregnant. And it looked like Beyonce was announcing she was pregnant to try to override any talks about this Kathy White lady. Because to be honest, back then when Beyonce was faking her pregnancy with Blue Ivy, and we know that was a fake pregnancy, she did not give birth to Blue Ivy, which we'll get into that. But I didn't know anything about the Kathy White girl until Jaguar Wright came out and was talking about Kathy White. Then I was like, really? What is this right here? And then, I didn't hear anything at first about there possibly being a baby until like recently. A lot of folks are saying that they believe Kathy White was with child. And I mean, it's not too crazy to think that if she was with child, they wouldn't just hold her hostage until she could give birth. And then, then Beyonce has the baby you know, somehow. Okay, because we know Beyonce did not have Blue Ivy. There are videos, there's a video of an interview that Beyonce was about to do in Europe somewhere um, with the for some type of TV program. And when she sat down, her belly folded. And no belly has ever folded from a woman who is pregnant with a child. Okay. And I know that because I had 3 children, and I know that your belly don't fold at all. And it didn't make sense because even back then when she was supposedly pregnant, with Blue Ivy, Beyonce that is, she could have just admitted that she was having a surrogate to carry the child. So anyway, I'm not sure if Kathy White was that surrogate willingly or forcefully or whatever, allegedly. But if you guys look at pictures of Kathy White and Blue Ivy, they look just alike. Like it looks like Kathy White is the mom and Jay-Z is the dad, you guys. Oh my goodness. I saw the picture of Kathy White and Blue Ivy together and my mind was blown. I was like, oh my goodness. I never would imagine that. But yeah, it's real crazy out here, you guys. So I don't know. They have a lot of stuff to get together, Beyonce and Jay-Z, that is. And y'all know that Tony Buzzbee is suing Rockefeller. So, or Rock Nation, I'm sorry, Rock Nation. So, because he's saying that someone from Rock Nation has been calling like his previous employees and old clients and trying to get them to sue Buzzbee, and he says that he has it recorded. Now, let's speak of this Jane Doe real quick. So there's a Jane Doe who Buzzbee is representing. The lawsuit got filed in October, but then it got refiled again in December to add or include Jay-Z's name. So Jay-Z made a whole big statement. His lawyer did a press conference with a with a presentation on a screen stating all types of lies, okay? Saying that Buzzbee is just some ambulance chaser and he's just trying to get some money out of Jay-Z. And child, you can believe that all you want, but we know there's some dark, nefarious stuff going on with Jay-Z and Diddy because Jay-Z is associated with Diddy, regardless of what his lawyer said. His lawyer is lying. There are plenty of pictures showing Jay-Z and Diddy together in different outfits at different events. So if they just did business once or twice together, why they have so many pictures together? And I mean side by side, walking together, everything. Okay. So that lets you know they'll lie right in your face, even though you've seen the pictures. We've all seen them. They're all over the media, of Jay-Z and Diddy. So we know they're out here trying to, have a smear campaign for Buzzbee, and it's not looking good at all for them. Because I'm thinking, okay, Buzzbee is representing this Jane Doe lady who says that she was assaulted, essayed, when she was 13 in the year of 2000. So there was a group who she said that she talked to one of the band members from the group, and the member of that band, he had like this religious tattoo on his forearm, and they were talking about it because she has a religious background, and she said that that person from that band was at the party. So Jay-Z and his lawyers are trying to say that that didn't happen because that band was on tour at the time. Well, if you look at the fine print, it shows that the award show was in September. The band's touring didn't start until either October or November. So they could have definitely went to that award show and the after party during that time. So just for that part right there alone, of course, there are some other inconsistencies in her story because her dad is saying he doesn't remember picking her up, and he would have had to drive there, estimating about 5 hours to and from. So, and the dad is saying he doesn't remember that, but he was going through a lot at the time. So we don't know what's going on with that exactly, but I'm thinking Buzzbee wouldn't put out this lawsuit with this woman without some type of evidence. So they are supposed to go to court in January, but of course, Jay-Z's lawyers are trying to get that case dismissed so they won't even have to go to court. So hopefully that won't happen so we can figure out what's going on with that case and if Jay-Z was actually there, because he's trying to say he wasn't there, he wasn't around Diddy, and his lawyers are saying there was no White House. Okay, which we know Jay-Z and Diddy have plenty of houses and have had plenty of houses for a very long time. Okay, so I don't know. I'm waiting to see what's going on with that. I didn't want to report on that too soon because of everything that happened with the Lamisha story and her coming out giving, saying all this stuff, and then us realizing that that stuff probably did not happen. Even Allie Carter came out and reported that she does not know this person who says that they know her. And she said she was not in Texas. She was in California at the time. And we know when Lamisha was saying all these claims, she's saying she was either in Texas or in New York or Florida, something like that. But Allie Carter made it very clear in a public statement she did, a very public interview that she did, and I believe I have that on my channel as well. Look up Allie Carter on my channel, you guys. Please subscribe to my channel here. That way you can get all the news and updates and stuff, all the celebrity news and updates. But yeah, so I don't like to speak too fast and just come out and just give y'all something just for clicks and giggles, because then I'll be coming right back doing another video saying, oh yeah, that couldn't have happened, this and that. But anyway, when it comes to a lawsuit, that's different because they will get a court date and then we'll just, take it from there, right? So anyway, so Jaguar Wright just did a live concert, you guys. Have you heard about it? I saw it. That was either Saturday or Sunday. It might have been Sunday morning. I was watching it, and I'm not sure where she did that live performance, which was very nice. I felt like it was very nice, but it looks like the band was someone she never worked with before, because the drummer, he wasn't giving it and she wanted him to give it, and it's like he was going against it, like he was just determined to not give it his all. I don't know, that's what I took from the whole situation there. Please check it out for yourselves. Support Jag, okay? Jag has been out here reporting a lot for a very long time. A lot of people have been saying that she's crazy, but most of the stuff she said has come out. Okay? You cannot deny that. All right. Other people have said it as well, but she said it too. And I hate to hear people be like, I said that. I said that. Okay, well, if you said that, then you said it. So, if it's recorded, then it's notated, and somebody could look it up and say, yeah, he or she did say that. But you can't stop somebody else from saying it just because you said it. Like, people are a trip out here, okay? They are a trip. But I was wondering about Jaguar Wright and Storm Monroe because I thought they were cool. And it looks like they're not cool because Storm Monroe, he had Essie Berry on his channel, which I like Essie Berry. She talks about Steve Harvey a lot and Steve Harvey ex-wife, and how Steve Harvey did his ex-wife. But she has a problem with Jaguar Wright for some reason. I didn't even watch it because I didn't understand. I thought Jaguar Wright and Storm Monroe were good, but it looks like they're not good. And that keeps happening on and off. I'm not quite sure what happened there. But I just think it's interesting how Jaguar will come on Storm's show, give him a whole bunch of footage, information, answer questions, try to figure this stuff out just like we all are. And then the next thing you know, he's doing an interview about her or talking bad about her. So now I'm not seeing him talk bad about her, but he's bringing people on his show to talk about Jaguar right with. So he brought Essie on his show, and then him and Essie went on Sherelle's World, and she really doesn't care for Jaguar. Her and Jack, I don't know what they got into a long time ago, or not that long ago. That was earlier this year, I believe. So they're not talking. She doesn't like Jaguar right, and then Storm was on the show, on her show, pretty much trying to act like he didn't really have anything to do with it, but it looked very messy. So Storm is just a queen. He's a whole queen, and I don't respect people who make moves like that. I understand, he does have some good footage. He was trained well by Tasha K, but he is very, very messy, and I can't stand a messy queen. Okay, male, female, whatever. I can't stand a messy person. And he is very messy because I remember when him and Jaguar Wright first fell out, and there was this lady who was supposed to be Jaguar Wright's friend, and she was telling how Jaguar was living in her car. She was homeless. She didn't have a place to stay. And at the time, we know that Jaguar was, she was claiming that people were after her. And I can imagine, a Jay-Z or a Diddy allegedly being after her because of the stuff she's saying about them, telling their secrets and all. Okay? A lot of people have come up missing when it comes to Jay-Z and P. Diddy. So, yeah, that's a lot. But anyway, so you guys, on other news, okay, so my daughter had, she called me this morning and she was asking me, did I hear anything about the FDA putting vaccines in the cows so that the people would get the vaccines and it would prevent them from getting certain diseases. You guys, that is crazy. But it looks like that's something that's going to be done. The FDA looks like allegedly they are trying to, or testing it out and see, oh, when they testing, that is a true test. Okay, they don't know what they're doing, how it's going to affect us. And we have to talk about it. We definitely got to talk about it and find out what's going on with our food, because I don't hear anybody else talking about how the FDA is talking about putting vaccines in the animals that we eat so that we'll get the vaccines and be immune to certain diseases. Like, no, I didn't sign up for that. I'm already trying to figure out my vegetarian schedule because y'all not going to play with me and my food like that. Because if I want to take a vaccine, that's my right. Don't put it in the meat to make sure I take it like I'm a kid, you my parent, and you know what's right for me. I don't like that. You guys definitely check into that. Like I said, I wanted to look all this stuff up, but I don't have time to do it all. Oh, and then oh, my nose itching. It's probably my client like, I got this appointment. Okay, you guys, so they just gave out food stamps in my area, in my state, and I didn't hear anything about it. Okay, now if there were some qualifications, I probably wouldn't qualify for it anyway, but I would have been able to let other people know about these food stamps because I believe a lot of people missed out on this. So what happened was there was a certain time period, and that time period ended last Friday. For people to get almost $300 worth of food stamps to help them out. I didn't hear anything about it until Friday, like 6 p.m. And I was like, what? Okay, I could have took my mama somewhere to sign up for them food stamps or something. If she would have qualified for it, probably not. But still, like, how was this on the hush? I mean, they kept that very quiet. How are y'all trying to help us and you're not even letting us know what stuff that we can actually get? I'm sure you guys have been receiving phone calls stating that there is some food benefits you can get. I know I've heard all that all this year working with life and health insurance plans for people, and people are asking, everyone's asking about those food benefits that they can get and grocery benefits and stuff, and I'm like, no, no, no. And then they just had something where they gave a lot of people almost $300 in food stamps. Yeah, and they didn't put it out publicly. It must have been by word of mouth or something. Or maybe I remember when I used to receive food stamps. The last time I got food stamps, I believe Obama was in office, and they put a message when you check like your balance. There would be a message on there that said if you were a part of this hurricane or something, because I believe we had flooding here in my state. And they put the message out there saying that you could come sign up for these food stamps. And but if you already received food stamps at the time, then they would just come automatically. So I was able to get it because I already was receiving food stamps. But so that's probably what they did. They probably put the word out like that versus just, publicly saying it. I don't understand. If you want to help the people, help the people. Don't play around with the help. Give us the help, okay? And then I'm hearing stuff about a stimulus check being given to us. Have you guys heard anything about a stimulus check that we're going to start receiving or that we'll receive in the month of January, February? So it sounds like in January or February, there's a stimulus check. I'm assuming Trump is the one who's going to issue this out for like $1,400 if you guys make up under either 125,000 a year or 200,000 a year. Excuse me, you'll be able to qualify for the stimulus check, you guys. So this type of stuff is not really, it's not out here. It's like you have to do some research. You have to read an article or two that wasn't expecting to hear some big information from, and then it just blows up in your face there. But yeah, I definitely saw something about that stimulus check, and I definitely hope that's real and that I could qualify for that. So that I could qualify for it at this time, because next year I should be making way above the limit, okay? But that's my goal. I hope you guys get some goals of your own. But yeah, you guys, that's the news I have right now. I hope you guys are having an awesome Wednesday. And I have to go because I have an appointment to make some funds so I can reach my goals, okay? And I suggest you get some goals, set them, and get them done, okay? Work on them each and every day. But yeah, you guys, it's sunshine. Please subscribe to my channel. Plus that thumbs up button, okay? Yeah, and I'll be back with another video later on if I have time, and we can go into details about everything that I went over today. But yeah, you guys, have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.